I've heard a crash there. What's happened? Oh, there's a Red Bull off the road. Max Verstappen has gone off. I don't think he's hit the wall. I'm trying to click on it, but he's falling down the pecking order. It's a disaster for Red Bull. Hello, YouTube. I hope you enjoyed the last video on the channel. It was the Singapore GP and the Japanese Grand Prix. It was like an hour long. It was a bumper episode. Since then, on stream, we've done 2 races. They were bloody awful. So in the Qatar Grand Prix, Losail, we took a lot of penalties, used a lot of botched old parts. Really, at this point in time, I don't want to go over the cost cap by spending a load of money on engine bits. So with that in mind, we're using lots of old engine bits and also some old spec parts as well, just so I have to minimize the amount of manufacturing we're doing. So yeah, not a great race in Qatar. And then in the US Grand Prix in Austin, we didn't play the American anthem and things didn't really go to plan. Pacher 13th, Albon 15th. Albon could have got us 1 point until he crashed on, I think it was like the 3rd to last lap. Yeah, he crashed out, got a penalty, finished 15th. And to reward him for that, we've offered him a brand new contract that starts next year. It's a 1-year deal, £12 million for the year. Yeah, £12 million for 1 year. Hope I'm not going to regret it. Anyway, we're back, Mexican Grand Prix, and now from this pre-recorded planned bit, Streaming Jack is going to take over with chat to bounce off as we hopefully don't have a meltdown and actually score some points. That's the plan. Right. Everyone is going out very quickly here. Hulkenberg, Albon, Pacher. Then there's a wee bit of a gap. The rain is coming, folks. The rain is coming. These are going to be the laps that matter here. Drivers have to get good times in. I feel like running a bit of a risk going early, but if an incident happens behind us, we're almost guaranteed to make it through. Okay, Teo, I want to be like, Teo's gone purple. He's the 3rd driver through the 2nd sector, but he's gone purple. You can't take it away from him. He was actually 3 tenths faster than Albon there, and 3 tenths through the 1st sector as well. Albon's not done a good lap there. I don't want to throw you under the bus, Albon. Not good enough.
You're P2 currently.
Albon might be in some... I don't want to say too loudly. We kind of need the rain to come, please. Can the rain come? Alex, what happened, mate? What? Alex, sorry. What happened? It's not looking good. Only good news, it's only a 1-year contract for Albon. So if we decide early on in the season that we don't like him, or if he really messes up this end of season, we could burn the bridge. It's shocking. That is session over. It's game over. I'm paying him £12 million to finish. He has finished ahead of Norris, which is who everyone wanted me to get instead of Albon. So as far as I'm concerned, justified in my choice. Yeah, this track ain't drying. That's session done. That is session done. I mean, it's bloody wet. It's bloody wet. Is it going to dry enough for everyone? Everyone's going to get a lap at the end here, right? It's going to dry very quickly, according to our weather centre, which, of course, is never inaccurate ever. There's loads of people going out now. Some of them are on soft, some of them are on inters. I mean, so Perez is out on track on inters, but George is out on softs. It's dry. There's lots of people out on inters. We should be able to get through this session now. Hulkenberg's in the pits. He's going out on softs now. Is he going to get around on the softs? Is he going to get the lap? I feel like it's going to be very, very tight. Okay, it's lights out and away we go. I am on used softs here. I am really, really hoping that all the inter runners not improve. I don't think they can get out and get on a lap, surely. Right, Teo. He's going green. Is he going green enough? That's what we're wondering. Is he going green enough? There's 20 seconds left here. He crosses the line. He goes 8th. Now, my question here is Hulkenberg on a flying lap? Did Hulkenberg get on a flying lap? Oh, he did. Balls. And so did Magnussen, but they're the only 2 on flying laps. Has have timed their stops there annoyingly well, but we're through. We're definitely through. Round of applause. Teo Pacher makes it into Q3. We're in a weird spot because our board expectation this year was 6th. And then kind of early on in the summer, when it looked like we were not guaranteed at least 6th, I shifted all my resources from developing the car to investing in research. And because of that, the AI has continued to develop their car through the year, whereas we've just spent the whole time planning for next season. Why is it wet again? Okay, it's going to dry in the last 4 minutes. So we're going to do the same as we did before. Good news for us, by the way. We've saved a lot of tyres this session. Big fan of that. Right. Teo, what can we do? What will we do? Let's go. Teo Pachet, flying lap. I wish Verstappen had gone a bit slower for us. We really could have got a nice toe off him. Max, stay left, mate. Keep over and help us. No, don't come over now. Don't come over now. Right. Only driver yet to set a time. How split are the times here? These guys are all on out laps, I think, on their soft tyres. Yeah, okay, they're all on flying laps. Hamilton went up to 4th there. The times are going to tumble. We should be able to beat Magnussen and get at least 9th. Of course, we are taking a grid penalty here, so don't get too carried away by it. Stroll's on a flying, Gasly's on a flying lap. Everyone else has improved over Hamilton. What can we do here? We are going to go quicker, but how much quicker? Let's find out. Oh my word, what is that lap? Stroll and Gasly are on lap still, so don't get carried away yet. But Gasly, I think, is getting blocked. That is madness by Teo. I mean, he's taking a penalty, so it's not going to actually stick. But just drink in and enjoy it. That is it's a stonker. Oh, Stroll's getting blocked. I need the world's smallest violin to play right now. Good. I mean, I want to be like, good qualifying session and clap Teo's performance there. Would have been great if we weren't taking the penalty. I have to imagine the fresh ERS unit has helped him a little bit as well. Stroll improves a little bit, but P4. P4, that's pretty good. If there's a time to pull out his best lap of the weekend, that's not a bad time to pull it out when it matters. Enjoying this F1 Manager video? Want to play it yourself? I have teamed up with Fanatical using the link f1m.workthere.space in your web browser. You can get a mighty fine discount and also help support the channel. Right. Chat, soft, medium, soft. I forgot to update the driver instructions. It's the first race in 3 days and I've forgotten how to play. Let's go. I've got to be ready to update the instructions at the bottom. I feel like Mexico Grand Prix in game often has incidents, so brace yourself. Stuff could happen. Stuff could happen. Albon. I'm doing Albon first. Does that mean he's my favourite? Maybe. Teo, push, son. Push. Go motor racing. Teo, he's up to 6th. He's up to 6th. We've got Stroll in front of us. We've got Hulkenberg to our right. Tsunoda's in an Alfa Romeo in 7th. What has happened there? Okay. Ah, 17th with Albon. Just pretend Albon's not real. He's irrelevant. It's all about Teo in this house. Look at him go. He's up to 5th. Oh, let's put him on high overtake. That's Albon that we're doing there. High overtake aggression. He's got very high confidence. He's like me after a few bevs. Very high confidence. Wait, what happened? He locked up. Did he hit anyone? What happened here? I mean, it's lap 1 and Alex Albon's locking up. Why did I pay him 12 million? Okay, in terms of lockups I've seen in this game, that's absolutely fine. I can live with that. Was there any wear to his tyres? He lost 10% off that. 10% wear off, whatever that was. He's going to have to go for the undercut on the softs then. That is shocking. He's got no front. He's got no front. I've heard a crash there. What's happened? Oh, there's a Red Bull off the road. Max Verstappen has gone off. I don't think he's hit the wall. I'm trying to click on it, but he's falling down the pecking order. It's a disaster for Red Bull. He's crashed, apparently. Did he hit the wall? Did he hit the Ferrari in front? Did he? Oh, he did hit the wall. He did hit the wall. That's going to be some end plate damage. That's a disaster. It's a oh, he's very slow getting back on as well. That is, yep. I mean, he's probably going to pit here. What's his tyres saying? His tyres aren't good. By the way, Hulkenberg behind us is on hards. And he's losing loads of time to us already. If Hulkenberg wants to hold up Hamilton and Tsunoda, we'd appreciate that. Teo, by the way, don't want to say it too loudly. He is fastest on track. And he's also in 4th. Bloody hell. Red Bull are washed. I mean, they've already pretty much won the Constructors, but let's just say they're washed. Albon is stuck in a long, long train here. I'm really, really tempted just to tell him to hammer his tyres. Thing is, everyone's going to get DRS off each other. There's just a big train behind Hulkenberg, which is actually really good for Teo. I'm going to get more aggressive with Teo. Yellow flag. What's happened? Who's had a moment? Has someone had a moment? Sector 3. Crash involving multiple cars. Why do I assume it involves Albon? It doesn't. Thank God. Wait, is it Max again? Oh, Max. He's at... I'll tell you what, that confidence system...
As for the team back in the garage...
It's pretty brutal on drivers. Is he gonna have to pit here for that damage? I mean, you'd assume so. He's got a penalty to serve now. It's not a great day, is it? It's not a great day for the boy. So we're currently looking to pit around lap 13 with Albon. Because this DRS train is just killer, and I'd rather just get in clean air and push. Come from YouTube to stop the disastrous decline in pit performances. Look, I feel like next year the yellow suits will have to be removed from our pit crew. Is that a controversial opinion? You know, I just feel like it's gone to the team's head, if I'm honest. I feel like they've got quite egotistical. I'm full sending it here with Bashir, by the way, to try and get past the medium runners. He's just done stroll through the stadium section. There's another yellow flag. Who's had a moment? Magnussen? Kevin! 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 I want to see what Kevin's done, but I also want to see if we get the move done here. So we'll come back, Teo. It's more important to see how Kevin's doing. Kevin! It's this corner again. He has done the exact same thing as Verstappen. Almost did the exact same damage. It's not a good day for Kevin. All right, now we're back with Teo, who's going 3 wide into turn 1.
The window is open. Yep, copy.
Tyres are a wee bit hot here. These guys are medium runners. Oh, I'll tell you what, Russell has no DRS. Go on, Teo Pacher. Go on, mon ami. Why's he got the penalty there? What do you do? He's just driven into the back of us. What do you mean?
And now we've had
What do you mean?
Right,
We're ahead.
Go into turn 4. Now there's an inviting opportunity there. Has to be said.
He was not alongside. He has to yield the turn. It's rigged. VAR. VAR. Check the data. Fuck you, Mercedes. I'm fine. I mean, we're not even... Leclerc's got 3 seconds up the road now as well. Oh, it's a disaster. And now Perez and Hamilton have caught up to the queue. We've gone motor racing. He's still got peak confidence. He doesn't give a Scooby-Doo. The man's just been involved in a crash. He's been good at playing. He's like, no, I'm happy as Larry. Teo's up to second. Let's just pretend he's up to second. Everything's fine. I'm fine. Smile. Ultras, get ready.
Yeah, copy.
Get ready. He's coming. I've got to pay attention to 2 things here. Okay. Teo holds his position. Oh, it's a long pit straight. Okay, hold your horses, everyone. Get nervy. We're looking for a 1.9. That's what we want here. Everyone liked it.
It'll be clear open exit.
So Albon's coming out at the back now, but with so much clean air to push on a set of softs that he can just get really, really punchy on. And we can deploy as well to get as much of the benefit from this clean air as possible. Pacher and Russell are still fighting, by the way. I'm not enjoying this. I'm not enjoying this. This makes me nervous. Stick your nose up the inside. Don't yield. Don't let him have it. No surrender. I say all of that. It might actually be worth just sitting behind him and topping up the battery. If we're pitting in 3 laps, we'll harvest for the next 2 laps just to get as much power in the pack. It's a hidden attributes for drivers in F1 managers similar to hidden attributes in F1 players. Not to the same extent. There's a couple of like multipliers for player growth, but nothing as significant. Hey, Selling Shate. We start... What place did we start, chat? 7th and 15th? 16th? The place has changed pretty quickly. I mean, Pacher's had a really good drive so far. Okay, Pacher into the pits. Teo, mon ami, mon frère. Let's go, allez. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. I can feel it. I can feel it. By the way, Albon's doing bits. He's approaching the first back marker. Right, Teo, we're slapping on some soft. He's got to wait his penalty, hasn't he? Pain. Pain. It hurts. Don't touch the car before 5 seconds. He drove off before the tyres were on with the animation, but we don't question it. Oh, we found a window. We have found a window to slot him into there. I want to pretend that's perfectly calculated. There's a bit of fortune there, but I did think we'd come out roughly in the gap behind Max. That's good. We should get a really good run against all these used tyres, guys. That is Max Verstappen, by the way, to our right. That is a wild Max Verstappen that we are sending it up the outside of. Suck it, Max. Suck it. Pachere's clear. Teo Pacher is clear. Teo, he's just better. He's just built different. Viva la France, etc. Unless you're Ocon. Oh, he's going to try and get... He's weaving his way through. He is. He's feeling himself right now. I'm feeling it. Anyone else having fun? Let's get Carlos Sainz while we're here. Let's make 3 moves in Sector 1. Why not? Also, Sainz's rear wing is a bit smashed there. That's 3 DRS there. He's cheating. He is. Look at that. That's definitely going in less drag. Not having that. Make him fix it. Oh, Teo. Teo. You are flying, my friend. Let me just make sure we get this move done on Sainz. Don't think we were behind for the DRS. And back into top up we go. What a bloke. Perez is livid. Perez is pitted. He's angry. He's going soft as well. Perez is copying the Pacher strategy. Now, the next set of cars are all spread out, which should make things easier. But to be honest, very impressive how we've navigated our way through that. Don't want to give Teo too much credit. Don't want it to go to his head. Did I say I meant Sainz, chat. I meant Sainz. Did I say Perez is late? It's almost midnight. Okay, leaders of the race. Leclerc's pitting. Is Leclerc going to go medium, soft? Is that their plan? I assume it is at this point. That's a quick stop. Perez. Good stop. Alonso's coming in. Russell here. Russell's changing his nose. Russell damaged his nose when he hit Teo. He was obviously right behind us before. Now, the moment of truth here is, where are we going to come out in relation? And the answer is, Russell and Alonso come out way behind Teo. In fact, you can see here, that is Russell next to Albon. Oh, my word! I think I've just... I might have to go change my underwear. That was something. That was something. I'm fine. Now, our softs are now going to start to go off a little bit. But
making progress.
This is okay. There's a temptation with Albon to put Tem to always defend and try and hold up everyone. But actually, I think by doing that, he could be ruining his own chance at points. Can Pacher here get the move done on Ocon on used mediums? I'd love to see it happen. I'm also a bit concerned we are just cooking our tyres. But we're so close behind him. Surely with DRS here, we get him. Surely we get him up the inside here. Teo.
Yeah, it's just not possible.
I know, mate. I know. It'll be okay, Albon. Albon's very fragile, isn't he? Albon's on fresh mediums. Sorry, Russell's on fresh mediums against us on slightly more worn soft. But DRS here, maybe a chance.
They're not even trying to defend these positions.
I hate Alex Albon when he whines. I hate him when he whines. Alex, you annoy me when you whine. I think you know that deep down inside, son. You need to pipe down. Pacher's up to 4th, by the way. Perez and Leclerc have pitted. Hamilton has not. Hamilton must be going hard softs. Or soft hards, rather. Otherwise, there's no reason to keep him out like they are right now.
Got it.
Russell's flying on his mediums, by the way. Oh, do I want to pit early with Albon? Or do I want to wait as long as I can? I think I want to wait as long as I can in case of safety car. What did Tay get a 5-place grid penalty? We took a new ERS unit beyond our allocation. We took it, used it for quali, then took it off the car to save it for Las Vegas, but I decided this was a good race to take a penalty! Teo! Teo, who's going... Why? Why? I'm in pain. I even turned his overtake aggressiveness down. He was very high confidence.
So close. Oh, that's quite an impact.
Is that really on Teo?
Imagine their confidence will have taken a knock.
Is that really... And now Albon's behind him. Brilliant. Our drivers are now racing whatever, and they're meant to be on the same strategy. I mean, Albon's now in a better position than Teo, which is mental. We are so out of sync with the pack. I mean, everyone else is going soft, medium as well, but they're not going on to their mediums as soon as we are. I mean, good news. This is allowing Albon to charge up his pack. If I'm trying to look for a silver lining. Ah, there's slightly less silver line. That is Esteban Ocon going through. Smile. Next lap, we go softs for mediums for Albon. I've got to look at where Albon comes out and add an extra 5 seconds on to work out where Teo's potentially going to come out. The thing is, I think we can all agree that with this. Please some of you don't agree with this. But I feel like Pichot this year, I know he's had a lot of incidents, and I know it's cost us. But when he's been driving well, he's not looked out of place at all. Like, if he wasn't having these incidents, he would have got a podium this year like Albon has. Like, he's got the pace. It's just a case of, in this game with younger drivers, they make mistakes because their attributes are just a little bit lower. But when he's got confidence, when he's actually driving well, he drives really, really bloody well. Which means that it just means that in a couple of years, when he continues his development, he will be really, really good. So wherever Albon comes out here, we've got to look 5 seconds behind for where Teo's coming out. Good stop by the Ultras. They've been better today. They've been better. 5th fastest, that'll do. It's not perfect, but it was a good time. So we've come out ahead of Sainz. So if I pit with Teo, I'm going to come up behind Magnussen and Sainz, who are both on used softs. I think I'm going to go for that. We'll go next lap and tell Teo to just use everything he's got on these soft tyres for 2 laps. Okay, Ultras. Oh, so 10 seconds is so long. Oh my God. Hurry up. Who's that? It's Hulkenberg in front. Hulkenberg's gone hard medium, so Hulkenberg's on the same strategy as us now. Oh my... I hate everything. And we're still ahead of Danny Rick. Let's look at the positives. Despite everything, despite serving 15 seconds in time penalties, we are still... We're still like 9 seconds ahead of him. Carlos Sainz, it's me, it's Jack. I know you got your broken rear wing, mate, and I'll be honest, it's probably helping you on the straights. But if you could just mud Hulkenberg, just so we can catch up, you like you're doing, he's heard us. Have I ever mentioned the fact that Carlos Sainz is my favourite driver? Or maybe I don't. Maybe I should mention it more. Right, Teo, let's get the double move done, son. Why not? You buy one, you get one free. I said you buy one, you get one free. Don't you dare turn out on me, Hulkenberg. See you later, sunshine. No, he's got through too. It's a disaster. I mean, we've got the place back on him, but not for long. If I had to hazard a guess. I mean, look, let's look for a positive. Lots of overtaking for Pichot. That's going to be good for his development. Yellow flag, but to who, Chris Kamara? Never mind, it's gone. It's gone. False alarm. Send out through this last corner. Get past the McLaren. Easy peasy. Oh, the McLaren's pitting. We still get the DRS for that, right? Oh, we do. Thank you, Lando.
Close the gap.
I love Lando Norris. Very generous bloke. McLaren Perez pitting from the lead of the race. Chat, who's going to come out ahead of who here? Can Red Bull get him in the pits? Oh. It's a good stop for Red Bull. Ferrari have to hold their driver. It's pain for them. But it's still close. Okay. So Pache's still doing his thing. Is Magnussen up the road? Yeah, Magnussen up the road is still on used tyres as well. But we are going to catch at a rate of knots. Ocon's coming out the pits. Oh, Ocon and Hamilton have come out the pits there. I thought we were way closer to them than we are. Never mind, false alarm. Part of me sat thinking, do I tell Pache to always defend to try and help Albon out? But I don't think it's worth compromising Pache, who's chasing Piastri. This is one of those races now where I feel like with Albon, we're just looking in our rear mirror knowing that Verstappen and Russell are probably going to catch us. We're basically hoping that their softs fall away from them before they get to us, but our mediums are already pretty done. As for Teo, he is just battling it out with Piastri. I've got to go and on top up and hope we can keep him behind. There is also a wild Lando Norris closing the gap on fresher softs. 15 laps to go. Everything's fine. Yeah, there's Max Verstappen going by. I mean, maybe we can get some DRS off Verstappen, but I feel like it's going to be hard to keep up with him. Yellow flag. Who's had a moment? Someone's gone wide. I was on edge for a safety car. It's Pierre Gasly up in 6th. He's only gone wide, though. So Pache had a 5-second penalty, then crashed again and got given a 10-second. Wouldn't have had grid pens if you pitted him last race. I don't know what you're talking about, Quez. Teo had the grid penalties for ERS. The penalty at the end of the US Grand Prix was for Albon, but it was a time penalty which he served because he didn't retire. Albon didn't have any penalties going into this race. Also, the overtakes now happened. It's been coming for about 20 minutes, and I've been talking and constantly about how it's going to happen. It's now happened, and I missed it. Should we just have a go at getting back in? Why not have a go?
Yes, copy.
Come on, Albon. Albon, if you take him out, that gets Teo 9th. So it's a net gain for us. This might be our one chance to come back. We have the faster straight line speed.
Yeah.
Everything's fine. We're back ahead. It's like nothing ever happened. Deploy out of here, mate. Oh, he's got DRS, though. But we've got deploy. God bless our more powerful engine. Although, Teo's lost the spot to Norris. It's a disaster. We've lost 2 places in 2 seconds. I'm fine. Everything's fine.
It's there for the taking.
It has been coming a while, hasn't it? I want to believe we can come back at Lando. Can Teo have a go on Lando? I've got to watch Albon's fuel as well. I actually feel like, given where we started, this has actually not been a bad race. Russell has got past Albon again. We're basically in the same situation with both drivers, where we're racing a car that is probably slower in a straight line than us, but has better tyres. Okay. Both drivers just losing. I think it's just too many laps for us to keep up. Does my beeper work yet? It's back! Did that work? Chat, did the beeper work? That's the first time I've tested the beeper. Was it too loud or was it okay? Does it work? I think it works. Albon, come on! Last lap, chat. Can you get the overtake done? There is DRS through this bit here. Come on!
Lift and coast.
I want to believe. How Albon has held at this close behind, I don't know. I've used the last bit of DRS there. There's nothing else left to give.
Okay, copy.
I don't. Part of me wants to push it more, but I just can't. Can Pache get the move done on Russell? Is it just going to be disappointment everywhere? I think it's going to be disappointment everywhere. I'll tell you what, it's a miracle that we've kept it that close. Oh, I'm getting deja vu. I'm getting deja vu. We've tried. We failed.
P10.
P10, P12. You know what?
Guys. Well done.
Considering everything that happened, to get one drive in the points isn't
Alex
bad,
Albon
but
put in an absolute showstopper
that's what we
of a
saw
drive.
before. Why is he so happy? He's way too happy, isn't he? I'm fuming. I mean, Albon made up a lot of places. Albon made up 7 places. Ocon made up 13. Ocon started last, fair play. Perez made up 10 places. Fernando made up 12. Pooh threw it all away. Oh, it's true. Look at the point. I mean, he only dropped 5 places. Copium. Oh, what about the thing that really matters? What about the fastest pit stop? I need a new sporting director. I need a new sporting director. We're second again. Do we at least have some good overtaking here? Let's look at what we got. So Albon, 15 successful overtakes, 14 successful defends. Teo, 19 successful overtakes, 22 successful defends. Oh my word. I mean, that's going to be good for Teo's development. That kind of race experience.